Hey, yo, the streets.
It's the G's Coney.
I am Don Smokes.
And welcome
I
to
am
3 G's.
podcast.
Fellas.
fellas, what's happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, what's happening?
Stretch, shake,
Temperature check.
let it
Temperature
go.
check. Man, how y'all boys feeling? What's your temperature?
Oh man, you know me. I'm always high and feeling fly, man. My boys, the Buffalo Bills, and did their thing again 2 weeks in a motherfucking row. I don't know about nobody else's team, but my team did they
Big Buffalo.
did.
Big 716.
You dig. Streets, what's your temperature like, Streets?
I mean, since you know the Colts secured the bag, you know what I mean. So that's a positive for me.
Okay,
You know,
that's your team. We salute your team, most definitely.
Right.
The ECJFL Little League Bills, you know, y'all did your thing. So,
Oh, shots fired.
y'all did your thing. You know what I mean?
Respectful.
But the temperatures, you know, it's up as usual, trying to make the motherfucking donuts and shit, get the business or whatever, you know what I mean? So, you know, look alive, my niggas, look alive. What's up?
Look alive. Coney, what's your temperature like, brother?
Man, I'm feeling good, motivated, focused, ready to get busy, you heard?
Yo, that's good. Hey, we got a guest in here today.
Yes, we do.
Miss
I see it's four squares.
Absolutely. Miss India.
Hey.
If we're allowed to call you Miss India.
What's your preference? What you want to, what? You cool with that? Miss India, that's what it is?
India is fine. Miss is for like old ladies.
See, you know we got to tread light because women, female, Miss Lady. Now Tupac had a song, Smokes. Hold on. Smokes. Tupac had a song. You know what song I'm thinking of? You Wonder Why.
I know why. He told us about it in the song, though. I know exactly what he said.
Can't say lady, can't say miss, can't say woman, female.
We say bitch, I know exactly what we talking about.
Bitch, what? Who the fuck you talking?
Right,
big pot.
Hey, Miss,
Big
I
pot
said
shit.
India. Miss is for old ladies, and we can talk about why you shouldn't call women females at a later date.
Ooh, I forgot about that
one.
I truly forgot about that one. I forgot.
Wait. We want to talk about that now.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, hold on.
We're not even about to
Wow.
answer these topics. What do you mean we shouldn't call? What do you mean we shouldn't call them females?
I'm hurt. What's wrong?
Make that
What
make
happened?
sense. Make it make sense. Why we can't call y'all females or educate, as a matter of fact? Because I'm always here to learn.
You don't want to finish the intros first?
Mm.
Do I get a temperature check?
Oh, let's get. Ooh.
Look at her homeboys accountable.
God damn it! I love it here already. I love it here. I don't know about
Right.
nobody else, but I love it here. But
What's your
What's your
temperature?
This is gonna be a long show.
What's your temperature today, India? How are you feeling?
I'm great. I'm feeling good. I'm a little bit tired. It's been a long week. I'm sure you may have seen we've been out protesting all week long regarding Mr. Willie, who was shot by Buffalo police last Saturday. So I'm tired, but I'm on a minute. I'm recovering, ready to get back out here in these streets.
Okay.
Salute. We salute you.
We love it.
Definitely salute all the work you do.
Please and keep doing what you're doing, love.
So now that we know how you're feeling, since you're feeling great, you can greatly tell us.
Don't get right into her business, yo. Streets. Tell her what kind of topics we got before we get to her. Let the people know the topics, man. We getting a little anxious over here, man. We getting a little anxious, man.
I feel you. Okay, all right. Topics. Today's topics. What's on today's menu, ladies and gentlemen? First and foremost, you know, we got slave mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The current versus, you know, the present, you know. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's different levels to it, but it's the same thing, essentially, you know what I mean? Secondly, we're going to get into long-distance relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got your joint over there, you know what I mean? You got to figure out how
there?
you got to make it work for you. You feel me? Unless you big streets, you drop that shit off in the mailbox 9,000 miles away, you feel me? That's, here you go. Everybody ain't like that, but, you know.
Ain't like that.
I'm not though. But and last but not least, you know what I mean? Last but not least, we're gonna discuss the rules of engagement. Last but not every motherfucking time they ain't figured it out yet. We're gonna discuss the rules of engagement. You know what I mean? So before we get into that, before we get started with those things, bro, you got some news for me?
Yeah, I got a little bit of news. Let's see. Got some silly shit going first. You know, I wouldn't call it silly because it was an attack, but it's semi-frivolous, you know, but I'm going to keep this situation, you know, in the prayers regardless. So let me see what we got going on here. We have a Florida woman was attacked by a 10-foot alligator while trimming trees.
What?
And I repeat and I quote, a Florida woman was attacked by a 10-foot alligator while trimming trees.
So she was trimming trees. He got to be from that neighborhood.
Listen, you know that's his hood. That's why he ran down.
First of all, why did the alligator have to be 10 fucking feet? That's an overkill. That's terrible. You know, that shit big as hell. Paul is like,
yo, no
gator was
freaky,
10
no
feet?
freaky. They got the nigga measure. They got the measuring stick on the nigga.
So how bad did he attack her? Did he actually bite her? Did he at least pinch the bitch?
Well, you got to think. Alligator just give you a little bitch slap. It's gonna do some shit. You're gonna get $150 at least.
That's what I'm saying. But did he at least pinch the bitch? Because they were saying he attacked and he probably ain't doing nothing but run down on her and she ran.
How is she alive? Like he ain't take a limb or nothing? Like,
Right.
Let me see.
Where's
So
the
boom,
blood?
I got you.
what do you do? Lick the bitch pussy? I'm trying to figure out how the hell does an alligator attack?
The blood. I want to see the blood.
So,
You feel me? That bitch need to be like, oh my god, where's my arm?
I got you.
Yo.
So, and I quote, a Florida woman is recovering from injuries she received when she was attacked by a 10-foot, 4-inch alligator while trimming trees in Fort Myers. The 27-year-old woman was trimming by the edge of a lake near a country club in Fort Myers on September 10th when the alligator bit her. She was taken to Lee Memorial Hospital and treated for injuries for both legs, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. The alligator was later caught by a contracted nuisance alligator trapper and taken to an alligator farm, according to Commission. So they let son get his shit off. He ain't go to trial. He had a speedy. He ain't get no case. Nothing.
Right. How many alligators in that water?
That nigga tied in.
You know how many? Enough for it to be a fucking position of opening for a nigga to have a job as a Florida alligator trapper. Right. How many fucking alligators you gotta have? This is a job. Somebody's getting paid. Probably 6 figures a fucking year. So I got an alligator in my fucking toilet. Like, nigga, what? Like,
nah, you gotta pay a lot more than 6. Every time he go to work, he could die. Literally, like it's a high chance he might die.
That's a fact.
Yeah, well, he pinched the shit out of her.
Yeah.
I doubt they're making 6 figures.
No, hell no.
You know what? That's fucked up. No, being realistic.
No, realistically, you're probably right. No, realistically,
no,
you're probably right.
We know he's not really making that. We saying for putting your life on the line every day, you should think. UFC fighters beat the shit out of each other. Don't get that. Fucking fucked up ass cops a lot of times don't get that unless they do overtime and all that other sucker shit. Like, so we know he's not really making that. Probably, but you know,
we don't know, but we can assume that he probably
right.
Not.
It's a safe assumption.
We can't even assume that he probably not that because that's a high risk job now. I got money on.
He caught the alligator.
He make him out 70.
I didn't know it's the same alligator. Did they match the bite marks? Alligator lives matters. Fuck this shit. Let's go down there and protest for the alligator.
Not in Florida.
They get them niggas out of there.
We got our own problems, bro. We can't be focused on nobody else's.
Exactly.
Let's get our shit straight first.
Until we get ours.
You worried about the wrong shit right now.
Right.
Poor gator. Wasn't even the right one. What else you got?
Like you don't got a leather in your closet right now. Talk about some poor gator.
Nigga,
I can't hear
you. The seat that I'm sitting on right now is possibly made out of leather. It is. Poor gator.
You're worried about fucking leather. You sitting on one. You sitting on damn alligator right now.
I'm not worried. I'm about to go buy me some Stacey Adams Crocs tomorrow.
Ooh.
That's crazy. You don't get the faux Crocs for the PETA supporters?
Yeah, the PETA motherfuckers gonna have your ass. It's every time you get on this motherfucker.
If them PETA motherfuckers want problems, tell them to get on 3G's podcast and address me like a man.
Oh, next week you're gonna have somebody from the ABC come at you.
Oh, then no, nigga, I'm gonna quit the show and retract my statements. The fuck?
We gonna get sued. Don't sue me, man.
Don't sue me.
So now we got We got a little politics, motherfucking Joe Biden. The headlines read, Biden's mistakes could cost him badly in the debate with Trump.
Oh God.
Let's see what mistakes Biden made. Now, you know, I don't jack none of these niggas, but I'm like, shit, Biden undercover, at least Trump blatant, like, fuck y'all, I'm racist, I hate y'all. I'm ignorant with it, I'm mobbing. Biden's like, but you got statements popping off from back in the days. That's another story, though. So, Joe Biden's campaign is no doubt feeling pretty good after the former vice president's Thursday night performance in a CNN drive-in town hall in Scranton, Pennsylvania. With 47 days until Election Day, Biden took full advantage of the national spotlight to address the issues, call for unity, and attack his opponent, President Donald Trump. But there were holes in his performance. Biden may have been able to get away with them at the town hall, but if he makes similar mistakes in the 3 upcoming presidential debates, he won't be so lucky. So with debate season just around the corner, what strengths and weaknesses did Biden display Thursday night? Let's start with the positives. Candidates can't fake authenticity. They have it or they don't. Joe Biden has it in spades. As he did during the Democratic National Convention, Biden demonstrated he has tremendous empathy. Whether it was for the teacher with multiple sclerosis, the nurse who lost her husband, or the healthcare worker struggling to make ends meet amid the deadly pandemic, Biden showed genuine concern and true empathy. Well, what about the atrocities they committing on Negroes? Well, you know, that's another subject also. Right. No, that's the perfect word for it. That's why I said it.
That's a big word. I can barely pronounce that shit.
Atrocity. It just
Atrocity.
It just flow, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that intangible quality will go a long way. Voters want to feel a connection with the person they're electing. I'm going to skip a little bit because I don't want to read that. It's not relevant. But there were also a few less than positive moments in the event. The coronavirus pandemic, which has taken the lives of nearly 200,000 Americans so far, took top priority, and Biden wasted no time criticizing President Trump's handling of the crisis. He referred to Trump's response to the crisis as close to criminal. But at the same time, Biden offered little consistency on whether he would implement a national mask mandate if elected president. On Wednesday, Biden said his legal team thinks he would have the constitutional authority to impose a national mask mandate. Yet on Thursday night, he acknowledged that he cannot mandate people wearing masks, whether he would encourage every mayor and governor to impose a face covering order. Then there's the issue of energy independence and fracking. Not quite sure what fracking is per se. You want to weigh in on fracking? I don't know the terminology. You know what fracking is? Any of y'all? Okay.
Fracking is a way to extract natural gas from very hard rock deep in the ground. The unfortunate part is that the waste product that is produced by it is toxic and pollutes local waterways. Interestingly enough, the Pagulas, who own the Bills and the Sabres, they got their fortune through fracking.
Okay.
In New York State.
Look at us learning some shit. See, we educating the light on 3Ds. Thank you, miss. We much obliged. You enlightened all three of us.
Put your ID bling on. There.
So now we know.
I thought fracking was like cashing out or some shit.
We know. Now we know fracking is fucked up, and we know low key on some shady shit you can get a bag from fracking. So if 3Gs fail, fellas, we might have to go into fracking.
I have to go on the frack, and it sounds
why
like
we not going? Why we just can't frack anyways?
Because we might need somebody to be the silent partner in our fracking, in 3G's fracking company.
It can happen.
Hold on, so I'm like, damn. Since at the end it's mad shit coming together and it's toxicity coming out of it, that sounds like some people's sex lives. So I'm like, can you just go to joints and like, y'all want to frack?
Yeah.
I'm okay with using the word frack for fuck. Like, I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Frack might have to work out.
Yeah, so I'm about to tell them, listen, when you come to Killville, we get it fracking.
We get it fracking.
Okay. So now, you know, on a more serious note,
I'm with
to
that.
put it simply, Biden has been all over the map in the Democratic primary. Biden said he was opposed to fracking and fossil fuels, telling Dana Bash he would make sure it's eliminated. But fast forward to the Scranton town hall, Biden stated that he, at least in the short term, would not ban fracking because you know it's a bag in that bit. When Anderson Cooper said he was trying to have it both ways, Biden admitted he would phase it out over time. but he wanted to put a little in his pocket. He didn't say that in our quote, but we know the vibes. So basically, long story short, that's enough of that. Biden, low-key, you fucking up. You fucking up. You trying to mash shit. We know the vibes. You ain't transparent. We can see through that shit. At least Trump letting us know he don't fuck with us, so we can say fuck you, Trump, proudly. Biden, you make us. You trying to persuade us. Go ahead.
Can we vote? Go ahead, Miss India. I mean, India. I forgot because you don't want to be.
Oh. The reason why Biden is playing is towing the fracking line in Scranton is because Pennsylvania is where it's allowed. So a lot of his voting base are going to be people who that's their job. That's how they feed their families. So if he runs in Pennsylvania as the person that's going to eliminate fracking, it appears as though he's going to be eliminating the jobs of those folks. The same thing with coal miners in West Virginia. The same thing with people who extract oil in Texas, right? You have to appeal to the people who are going to be voting, and that's the workers. And in Pennsylvania, a lot of them are people who are in the fracking industry. So just wanted to share that. And I'll stop. I won't.
No, listen. I'm curious to know how the fuck you be remembering all this stuff. I don't remember what I ate 5 minutes ago. So I'm like, how you retain those information like from
First of all, that's terrible. She don't remember what you ate 5 minutes ago. Second of all, she's good.
No, she's great. I gotta give her credit. Hold on, are we allowed to say she?
Oh, that's a good question. No, ain't that shit.
Not on air. No, just playing. Go ahead. So,
Yo!
Ooh.
Ain't Scranton where the office is?
Scranton?
Ain't that where Dunder Mifflin is?
Mifflin, it is.
That is where Dunder Mifflin is.
See, that's the shit I remember. How about that?
Right. No, I be watching The Office like a motherfucker, watching them do mad stupid shit. But all I can think is 40-Year-Old Virgin. Like, it's hard to even take him serious as the Office guy, because he always gonna be the 40-Year-Old Virgin dude to me.
That shit different, but that shit funny as fuck.
No,
boy.
I fuck with it. A pilgrim put me on. I got loopy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So with that being said, off of my my political news and my alligator bitings.
Meanwhile, in Tupac news.
Notorious. Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, in Tupac news.
Okay.
Big Wild.
On 6:45 tonight, the rapper also known as Tupac Shakur has. Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Big Christopher Wallace.
Nah, man, I got some shit over here in the hip hop world, man. It's real. It's local. It's local. We local. We 716 in Griselda. Benny
Big G's. The other G.
Right. It's called BSF, Black Sopranos Family. I'm pretty sure y'all guys heard of it and know about it. But he got some smoke, man. He got some smoke. The feds and the police, man, saying anybody rocking his shit, rocking that BSF logo and anything is pretty much gang affiliated. And then they saying it's a bad thing. And Benny taking the media is telling people like, yo, be careful, man. Warning y'all like, yo, I'm about to read it off the top. It say Benny the Butcher has issued a warning to the fans supporting his Black Sopranos Family apparel. The Griselda Records MC shared a text about a man with BSF gear getting arrested for parole violation because Buffalo police alleged that claim that the merch is gang affiliated. You did?
Sounds like a crock of bullshit.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit. I mean, like, I don't really like to read in too much of what somebody else wrote because, like, we around, man. We know what it's
No, we know firsthand. We know that shit ain't no gang shit. That shit, it's a fucking music label.
Yeah, it's a fucking music label.
It's some kids trying to use music as an avenue to make a better means for themselves and provide a better life so they don't got to resort to street shit or they can retire from that type of lifestyle if they ever engage in that. This is a positive thing, but the media gonna try. Same way they did motherfucking Jeezy with the snowman shirts. You can't wear the snowman shirt.
Right, you remember motherfuckers couldn't even wear that shit in school back then. I remember that.
You getting sent home, you gotta take your shirt off. Wear some shit out the fucking principal's office.
Yeah, man. Turn the shit inside out on that.
Big BSF.
That shit is straight up wrong and disrespectful to our fucking culture, period.
Yeah, they don't want to see a man of color and a person, moving a positive light and have people behind them.
That shit is wicked.
That man elevating himself in a positive manner. That man ain't doing nothing criminal. That man is selling legal merchandise. That man is selling music and making good music and trying to show other minorities in our community that you can make something off yourself if you got any music talents to chase your dreams and shit like that. Them niggas is an inspiration. So them trying to even paint them in that light is fucked up.
It definitely is.
What do you mean trying to? They are painting them in that light. It ain't no trying.
You're right. I stand corrected.
You said the feds did. Man, that shit crazy because it's
Yeah,
like
homie got
they
arrested on a
violated
parole
somebody.
violation because he was
Yeah.
wearing one of them shirts.
They really violated. He got the text message and
So
all
that's
that.
like you streets. You can't wear one of them BSF shirts right now. They gonna say
Hold
you
on,
affiliated with BSF.
Pause.
I'm over with the fuck out.
The nigga name was Streets, so we don't want to confuse. It's that Streets and it's
say
our
word?
Streets. Yeah, no, it was a real
that's the
text
nigga
message.
that he shouted out in the one song.
Yeah.
Okay. I always thought it was my boy. I thought he was.
Not to be confused with 3G's podcast Streets. That's a different.
Oh, okay. Respect to anybody that didn't know.
Yeah, I also think this is like a call to action, right? So if they say we can't wear it, then we just go out and we buy a whole bunch of it, and we wear it every day, right? Like we tell our white allies to go out and buy it, and they wear it too. Like, you know, fuck 12.
I definitely respect that because we shouldn't be able to. He shouldn't be able to tell motherfuckers to not wear his shit because they can go get parole violated or go to jail or somebody think they gang affiliated. I think it had to be more than the shirt, but if it was only just the shirt, I think it was BS, not BSF.
So you're basically saying that it was probably something else, but that was just like fuel to the fire.
That's my own personal opinion, but what's going by it on the text or what I read in the news, they saying he got locked up for wearing a gang affiliated merchandise. So yeah. So with that being said, you know, we can bounce this over to the coach sportcaster over there.
Oh, it's our turn. It's big horseshoes over here, big blue horseshoes and shit.
I like that blue shit though. You know, the Bills can continue to win. Y'all in the AFC? No, y'all NFC, ain't y'all? We don't meet.
Dude, stick to Notorious News. We're in the AFC. We're in the AFC South. We are in the division where there's competition, unlike the Buffalo Bills.
You had a great game today.
Ain't no competition in y'all division. Is y'all serious? No. Is it? I'm asking you as a Bills fan. Is it competition in your division?
Yes, it's competition for us every year. It's never easy playing in our division.
I'm asking you unbiasedly as a man, not as a football fan. Is there any competition in the AFC East right now? I'm respect your opinion.
With the Patriots, yeah.
With the Tom Brady, name one receiver on the Patriots.
Bill Belichick.
That's exactly how I know that you. I said what I said. Let's move on. So yeah, like we announced this already. You know, the Bills, they did their work. You know what I mean? Go ahead, India. Or
what'd you say?
Yeah. I said I hope y'all gonna edit that part out. You making us look bad.
About what?
Bill Belichick, a receiver, man.
Oh, I did that on purpose. I hate the Patriots.
No, he didn't.
I hate the Patriots. I don't know. I honestly don't know no receiver on the Patriots right now. It wouldn't come to mind. Edelman. Edelman's still there. He on my fantasy team. My bad. Edelman over there.
That's even funnier enough. No, okay. While the G's Cody is currently going through technical difficulties because it's landline. Oh shit! I'm relentless. No, yeah. But the Bills did work. Like I said, the Colts, we continue to secure that bag. You know, I mean, all our listeners, you know, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. You know what I mean? Y'all let us know what teams y'all want y'all news on. So I'm just gonna do my news and y'all and the Bills news for now. You know what I mean? So y'all comment, let us know what teams you know what I mean, y'all follow up on. You know, unless anything crazy, any breaking news. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do my team and y'all squad. But other than that, last night the Boston Celtics defeated the Miami Heat to get a win in the series. Right now it's 2-1. Miami way. I'm saying it right now on the spot. I like Miami. I like Miami during the season. You know what I mean? I fuck with Miami. That's my dark horse. So I ain't jacking shit late. Pause. Other than that, the Lakers, you know what I mean? They looking like they about to fuck around and sweep Denver. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is, but shit happens. Other than that, you know, like I said, the Bills is on, the Colts is on, and you know what I mean? That's that. Let me know what y'all want me to check up on or, you know what I mean, give y'all info on y'all teams. Other than that, let's get into these motherfucking topics.
Let's get into these motherfucking topics. Let's start off with modern day slavery, if you don't mind. That was an old joint. My bad. Modern day
We don't got
old topic.
we don't got a choice.
No, it's not. It's not modern day slavery. It's not modern day slavery. It's
I
slave
thought it was
mentality.
Slave mentality.
Slave mentality. It's a different.
Okay.
Because I forgot my other. I forgot my other topic. I said I had that joint before, but yeah, it's something that I believe that some people are really stuck into. Some people don't believe it's an issue. I believe it is an issue.
Okay.
But I'm gonna start off like Coney likes to do with ladies first. Do you believe slave mentality is a thing? Is it real? Is it an issue?
It depends on what you mean by slave mentality. I was speaking to a local legislator, I think today or yesterday, and he was saying like, you know, people have a poverty mindset, right? And what I'm saying is that that's not true. What happens is that we criminalize poverty. We've created systems that keep people in situations where they have to work 300 hours a week, 48 hours a day, 9 days a week.
9 days a week.
Right? There's no reason for a person to work a 40-hour work week and still have to depend on social services to supplement their income and make ends meet. So I don't know that there's necessarily such a thing as a slave mentality, so much as there is a system that has been upheld to support slavery, right? We talk about the 13th Amendment. You free unless you commit a crime, otherwise you go to jail. And then we look at the prison industrial complex where people are imprisoned and they give labor for slave wages. There are so many things and ways that we have a system that's been created to keep people in a certain condition, right? And then what we do in turn is we blame the victim and we say, oh, because you have not experienced upward mobility in your life, you have a slave mentality, but we haven't created a system outside of what currently exists to allow people to escape that.
Preach and deep. So, hey, brother Coney, geez, you back?
So
Yeah, listen, I had some technical difficulties going on.
Okay.
I went to cut off an alarm and the fucking sound just evaporated. I couldn't tell you what happened. But I'm back.
that fucking landline.
Ooh.
Oh, that's, yo, you just disrespectful or something, man.
No, I know you don't have one.
I know. I'm like, that's even crazier because I got an iPhone. My message is blue, so that's disrespectful in itself. They call my shit a landline. My message is not green, sir.
Well, I didn't have. There hasn't been an opportunity in life to present it on the show, so that's where it fit. Because you know,
Okay.
Ooh.
Public,
Ooh.
for the record, that was just
Ooh.
brother to brother slander.
Ooh.
My messages are blue. Not saying that imposes any social status or any importance. I know people broke with iPhones and motherfuckers with bags with landlines, but the motherfuckers is landlines.
That
But
CBT
I
is
don't
great.
own a landline. I prefer the services of an iPhone and how it operates, the software.
plus the
And the
plus the footage.
Yo, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's get back to streets. Slave mentality.
Right.
Do I believe in slave mentality? Hell yeah, I believe in that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, time out. I just want to rewind before me because it's thorough and insightful as a response. India, you gave us. Was that a yes or a no?
It's a no for
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Streets. I mean, I appreciate that.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't have to do a job. No, but I don't personally believe it. So, Coney, what about you?
Shit. What was the question, brother? I faded out a while ago.
Okay.
Do you believe that there's a slave mentality? Or is that something that's embedded in people or not? Or is this something that people say?
Well, you know, nah, I ain't got no deep ass fancy answer. After what India said, what the fuck I'm gonna say? Nah, but
Yes or no?
seriously. Nah, but seriously, in all seriousness, like to some degree, I feel it kind of is. It's like how like certain slaves wanted to revolt and break free. You know, it's like it's hard that as far as like the crab in the bucket mentality. So they kind of integrate in a sense in a little bit because if somebody wanted to break free or had a plan to, you know, a coup d'etat or revolt, they're like, listen, Massa, Harriet Tubman, them niggas, they doing X, Y, and Z at 1,700 hours. It's almost like that now. Like you see, like somebody make it a little bit, they want to try and do this, and it's not always, put the politicians and the media and all that. They play a big part in the oppressors, but sometimes we be our own oppressors. Motherfuckers, like anybody that's successful in any field in Buffalo, New York, we gonna keep it on the eye because we all Buffalonians. Anybody successful in Buffalo, New York, they find some way to nitpick and try and find, chinks in their armor if they're doing something positive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that alone is a mentality, as opposed to we need to unify, and that's how we can fucking grow and accomplish some shit. They don't want to unify, as opposed to they want to try and bring down and be haters and say slick shit. You know what I'm saying? And condescend. Copy. I'm glad.
You'll never be a martyr in your own city.
Yeah. So that's the rough thing about it. So I definitely believe that it exists to some degree, because how we oppress ourselves. We got oppressors. We fighting two battles. We got oppressors, and we oppressing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? As far as like we making a podcast. If it's fellow podcasters, we gonna salute y'all shit. Even if we don't like y'all shit, if y'all shit trash, y'all shit dirt. If y'all from the town, y'all making podcasts, we gonna uplift y'all and hope the best for y'all.
Salute.
Y'all can't fuck with us, but we gonna hope the best for y'all.
So ain't saying no names, but salute.
Yeah, I ain't saying y'all can fuck with the G's. You know what I mean? With 3 G's,
Definitely can't fuck with the G's.
But we definitely gonna salute. Hope that we gonna support y'all shit, share y'all shit, like y'all shit, like
We are?
because we trying to unify. I'd rather our platform get on and y'all platform get on. So that's 2 platforms from our town. So it's like I don't have the slave mentality. Our faction may not have a slave mentality, but a lot of people, of this color and of y'all charcoal colors over there, brother darknesses.
Thank you. Thank you. Because that was almost my topic, right?
Listen, I seen you post that on my goddamn Facebook post. If I don't deal with enough being the only light-skinned brother in this group, see how they oppressing me? Oppressors oppressing me.
Light skin versus dark skin.
Listen, y'all was in the field. Y'all was in the field getting cotton. I was on the porch shining master shoes. What the fuck? We still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we still was in this fight together.
Yeah. If he couldn't see his face in them bitches like mirrors, I still got the motherfucking.
True indeed. True indeed. So yeah, man. So that to answer, you said you believe in it.
Yes, to some degree, absolutely.
So of course, man. I believe it's a slave mentality. I mean, the way I look at it is like they might not, the people that have the slave mentality, they may not even know they have the slave mentality. It's just like the way that they carry themselves and the things that they're doing. It's just like they're stuck into believing like, yo, this is life. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I have to do to survive. If I don't do this, I'm not gonna. Like, hold on, who telling you that? Ain't no rules to life. Ain't no fucking rules. You're stuck in this fucking box that you need to get the fuck out of. And I call it the slave mentality because it's what you're whipped into believing. It's what a lot of people was whipped into believing, and like through history, it tells us like everything us as Black people know now is like it's been watered down. We don't know 100% of our history. We don't really know where the fuck we came from. Internal oppression.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I'm still listen, I graduated from, I got a GED.
You graduated from ICDC college.
ICDC college. Yo, respect.
University and University of Phoenix.
Yo, once little Romeo touched that shit, it went. That's fucked up.
My man got a BSN at fucking University of Phoenix.
Yeah, that's crazy. But no, it is, and it's like, I mean, because I said I believe. Tony, you said you believe. Indy, you said you don't believe. Street, you said you don't believe. So it's 50.
No.
What?
I said no. It's all of us in her. All of us have the same response. She has a different answer.
Oh, okay. So she's the only one that don't believe there's a slave mentality. So
right.
Record.
To a certain degree.
For the record, I also have a GED.
Okay.
I just want to be clear.
Oh, yo, listen, I was just trying to downgrade my education. Why'd you just come throwing your smarts all up in my category?
all I'm saying is that you don't have to be Ivy League educated to have a deep analysis of what's happening in the world. I also went to Harvard.
Really?
Yeah,
sweet.
I got a GED and I went to Harvard. Both things can exist at the same time. Imagine that.
Sweet. That's sweet. I gotta get to that level. I stopped there though. I stopped at GED.
College is so fucking ghetto, like.
College is so ghetto. Yeah, fuck it.
Just get a PhD in BBC, and that's all. You know, you'll make it to life.
Oh yeah, definitely NBC.
What's BBC?
Oh God. And Tony, since you want to open your mouth,
I know.
BBC, BBC and NBC is two different things. I said BBC. BBC is BBC is
What's
big
so
black
funny,
cock.
bro?
right?
That's
That's so funny.
That's a genre on like pornographic websites. BBC, like you type that in, you won't get what you're looking for. So I said get a PhD. My man said NBC. Now what's NBC? I don't know. What's NBC?
Smokes, what's the next question?
Oh, great topic.
Oh, I'm taking notes.
Oh, she was waiting for NBC.
What's NBC, Strizzy?
You gonna do people like that?
Right. Right. Take this sip.
It's not mediocre black cocks, is it?
Oh.
Ain't nothing mediocre over here. That shit is mega black cock. It's a huge difference. That's a step up from BBC.
Oh, mega. Okay. I'm writing this all down.
Okay.
All right, continue.
All right, so yeah, back to the slave mentality. I was getting to the point because y'all said y'all don't believe in slave mentality, and I'm just.
No, only one person said they don't.
My bad. And I heard you had a real prolonged answer about slave mentality, but I need you to tell me why that you don't believe in slave mentality, because I really believe that what we believe, mostly all black people and all black religions believe, is anything that someone else forced us to believe. And I believe that's that slave mentality. And another thing besides that is, like I said before, and Coney just said it earlier too, people go to work and they work at jobs just to get a paycheck. He ain't say it like that, but that's pretty much what I took. You working just for a fucking paycheck instead of doing what the hell you want to do. So now you're at work and you're upset and you're cussing people out because you had to come to this stupid ass job so you can feed your family and all this other stuff. And it's like, you can do what you want to do. You really can. You don't have to go work at McDonald's. You don't. You can really go do what the fuck you want to do. And I believe that's part of the slave mentality.
I don't think anybody wants to go work at McDonald's. Like,
no, but they still apply. But they apply for that job because that's all they believe they can do. And once they get there, they hate it. Some people like working in that field, and that's meant for them people. But most people that work there, they don't want to work there.
I agree. I can't agree to that. Right. I mean, I don't think anybody wants to. If you right now, listen. If you got two hungry ass kids at the house and no fucking income, you go fill out 10 applications right now. McDonald's call you back first. Is you gonna work at McDonald's?
Yeah. If I fill that application, yes, I am.
No. If McDonald's is in one of the 10 applications, okay, because
yes. But I'm saying you gotta higher standards though. Higher standards. If that's not something that you want to do, why fill out an application there? That's not something you want to do.
If you got two starving kids at home.
Okay,
coming in,
but if your background is an accountant,
at McDonald's,
your background is an accountant, go somewhere in accounting fields. Or if you want to be a carpenter, if you want to build houses, go somewhere building houses instead of somewhere cooking in the fucking kitchen at McDonald's. Go say, can I sweep your floor?
If you go fill the application at an accounting firm, at a construction company, as a plumber, as a fucking president of the United States, McDonald's is where you got two hungry ass kids at home. McDonald's call you back right now this very second. Say
that's because you filled out the application at McDonald's. And you should be ready to take that job and you should do with a smile on your face.
Well, that's because you said don't nobody want to work at McDonald's, but people still go work.
But I'm not filling no application there though.
He's saying, why the fuck fill out the application?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm not filling the application there.
Well,
that's not what I want to do. But that's what I'm trying to say. That's where people get confused. That I'm not trying to say is it me. It's like that's that mentality. It's like if you get all the way down to that, no, don't give up on what you want to do.
Smokes.
Go ahead.
Smokes. If your kid's starving,
if you got starving, thank you.
That accounting firm might take a motherfucking 30 days, 6 months to go through their shit. Whack Arnold said, "Come tomorrow, nigga."
Okay, okay. Put it like
Thin line between
it
fries
like
and
this.
shakes.
Put it like this, because now y'all didn't fuck the question all up, and y'all threw
Okay,
that.
okay.
No, I didn't.
Listen, no, wait. Let me finish. Y'all threw the biggest curveball at me ever in the world. Like
That was a fastball.
No, listen. Okay, listen. Listen. Okay, listen.
You the only one that got kids, so you should be able to relate if anybody else. I was at a
Right.
fastball.
So if I got kids, so before that, so if I got kids, why the fuck would I put myself in a position to have to work at McDonald's if I fucking got kids?
Life happens. I'm not saying
Life
life happens.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I still have never worked at McDonald's, and I got 3 kids and 1 on the way. Never worked at. I worked at TGI Fridays, and I wasn't a bus boy. I was a line cook or whatever you call it, and I liked it there. I like cooking, and if you know me, you know my background. I like to fucking cook. I still have not worked one job to this day that I do not like.
Basically, you ain't settling, black man.
I'm not settling. I'm not. Me personally, I'm not settling.
I respect you.
I'm just saying, I'm not. And I will. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I was younger, yes, I applied for those jobs because I wanted to work those jobs, but I never applied for nothing that I didn't want to do.
Time out. You said. Wait.
You applied for McDonald's?
Yeah, when I was younger, because all my friends was doing that shit, so I wanted to work with them.
But you didn't want to do it though.
I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I wanted to work with my friends.
Know better.
I wanted to work with my friends. Like
I just hung out with my friends when they got off work.
And that's what I did because I never got hired. And I never got hired. That's what I did.
I don't want to work now.
That's why I can say I never worked at McDonald's and none of that shit because they never hired me. But still, that still goes to say like. But I'm just saying as that reference to because a lot of people don't like to cook and they don't like to work at McDonald's or they don't like to work in Foot Locker or they don't like to do roofing or they don't like to do carpentry. Whatever it is,
roofing.
they get jobs in fields that they have to because that's where the money is at. And sometimes they don't want to do that shit. Instead, they be there and they be miserable. You know what I mean?
Most people don't like their job. Like most people, even if you like your job, you don't like your job. Like it's very few people that like their job. Like I mean, they might enjoy what they do, but it's always some bullshit. Like you got people that like kids. So teach you get the job for them.
I like that line you just crossed right there. I like that slash you put in.
He kind of lost me there because I'm like,
I like the slash you put in.
Nothing's perfect, but you can like your job. Like,
yeah, because I truly like my job.
If you like your job, but you have a bad day, that's one fucking day out of 365.
Right, and I have bad days all the time. I go off on my coworkers and shit and all.
Like, okay, like I aspire to be a personal trainer one day, but I'm sure I'm gonna have one client to get on my fucking nerves. That's cool. That's one client. I'm gonna take your money. You're gonna be fat all your life, and I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna make that round great. I still love my job.
Respect.
Okay. Go ahead, Smoke.
Hey,
my bad. I was having a Dave Chappelle moment. I be tapping my inner Chappelle sometimes.
But yeah, man, no, that's just where I was getting at with slave mentality for me, because it's like I believe it's there, and they're like, yo, it's not there. I mean, that's what got us here. Oh, or do you not believe that we came on them boats like they say we did, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, and all that good shit? No, I'm not gonna drill into that shit because that's a whole nother topic, but that's part of where slave shit came from. And something else came to me recently, but before I even try to drag this shit in the dirt, do anybody else got anything to say about the slave mentality before we close and jump to the next one?
Don't shake your head, though, because I do, actually.
Oh, listen, I stand corrected. Go ahead, miss. Hold on. Matter of fact, I retract that. I don't stand corrected. I didn't have anything, so I shook my head on my behalf.
Okay. All right, then, Daddy. So I just want to say that I think a lot of what we get confused is what is ambition as opposed to what is the system of capitalism. I think that people of African descent naturally have an aversion to capitalism, and what we need to do is a lot more communal and community ownership of resources, take ownership of our labor. And when we talk about like working for ourselves, right? Like we don't need to work for ourselves. We need to work for all of ourselves.
Right.
And like I said before, there's not a person who I believe should be working 40 hours a week in the first place, because there's no way you can work 40 hours a week and still be able to invest in your home, your family, your children. But I don't believe that anybody should work a full-time job and still not be able to make ends meet. And we have to reconsider how we view what is a job and what we should be doing, right? Mm-hmm. One of you said, like, you shouldn't be doing anything that you don't like to do, right? Like, many ways and avenues for us to curate the type of life we want to live, where we won't have to be under the feet of somebody who's telling us what to do. And that doesn't necessarily come with degrees all the time, or like certain education. Sometimes it just comes with like skill in a niche, which I think all of you have, but we have to be able to harness that and figure out how we commoditize our culture, because what's happening is we have people who aren't us that prey on our culture, right? Whether it be hip hop, street culture, whatever, they find a way to monetize it, and they profit. They may give us a portion of it, but they the ones that's getting rich. Meanwhile, we still suffering. So we have a lot of conversations to happen around that. One of the things that I'm particularly interested in is universal basic income, right? How do people behave when they have a guaranteed income and they're allowed to pursue their dreams and aspirations when they don't have to worry about being on a daily grind, worrying about how their children are going to eat, how they're going to pay their bills? If you can support them at a basic level, how far do people get? How much educational attainment do they get? How many businesses will be started when they're not working 88 hours a week trying to make ends meet? So that was all I wanted to offer.
No, that's pretty, that's a good perspective as far as, something to think about and see how it is. So now, go ahead, Streets.
No, I was about to say thank you for that, India. Respect. I wanted to get my my little slice of the pie on slave mentality. I believe strongly in slave mentality simply because of niggas. Like, all jokes aside, not niggas like black. Everybody knows there's a difference between black people and niggas. You feel me? It's too many niggas that's okay with being niggas. You feel me? I mean, and it's like, I get it. I mean, I feel like I was there at one point in time in my life, but it's too many people cool with having just enough money to pay their bills, smoke their little weed, go to the bar, have a couple drinks, pay for dinner or lunch or the hotel to fuck whatever they gotta fuck, and just they're okay with that. And you know what I mean? Like, it's just cool. It's like no bigger picture. No, I want more. Like, I'm not even gonna say niggas, because it's like we aren't the only people that do that shit. Every race obviously has people. I'm just saying, a slave mentality, we're more so talking about us and the way that we think. And I just think like they gave us how much free they get. I didn't get a piece of that pie, but I'm just saying they just gave people so much free money to sit on their fucking ass. Motherfuckers was buying fucking outfits and loud, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was a pandemic. You couldn't go nowhere, so it's like you're not out tricking it off at the bar or driving. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead, bro.
Did they hold up? Now I'm just curious. Did they really give out that much money, or did they just lead y'all to believe that shit? Like they really gave niggas a bag, they're really like a life-changing bag. Because to me, in my opinion, and I reaped some of the benefits because my job was put on hold because of COVID. I was a painter, not that type of painting y'all thinking. Get y'all minds at the gutter. I was a real painter, real Picasso, not my personal Picasso. But nonetheless, my shit got shut down in March. I was off for a couple months and shit. Like, was they really giving niggas a bag, or was they giving you survival money?
A bag, absolutely not. But you got to take into consideration, it's motherfuckers that wasn't making $600 a week before this shit. Like, they motherfuckers was going to work 40 hours.
They helped me. I wasn't making what they paid me.
I was about to say, you damn near got to be making like $17 to like $19 an hour to get like $1,600. No, hell no. You got to be making like damn near a double hour. You know what I mean? To bring home.
And that's fucked up. That's like there's something wrong with this shit.
No, exactly. But I'm just.
You gotta make that to get $600 punk ass dollars. $600 fucking dollars.
$600.
No. A week though. A week.
Bro,
you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean?
Bro, you blow down the outfit.
Labor out here, you did.
No, that's what I'm saying though. I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers was so not used to getting the barest of minimums.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because That's like $30,000 a year. That's fucking bullshit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, like, it's some people that was getting $1,000, you know what I mean? Because they was getting the stimulus for $600 plus the $400, which was the maximum allowable if you know what I mean, for unemployment. So those motherfuckers that was getting $1,000 a week, so that was $4,000. You know what I mean? That's like giving them $50,000 a year, which is not shit on you money, but I'm just saying, like, realistically, as an adult, like, you know, like, that ain't really about shit. Like, all jokes aside, motherfuckers out here clearing $250,000 a year.
Yo, think about it when niggas was in the streets.
No,
$50,000
$50,000 right?
wasn't shit. What the fuck you talking about? I gotta wait for $1,000 just a week for $1,000.
Yo, see that's where I was going. That's why I raised my hand in
serious?
because I'm like, yo, bro, they wasn't giving out no bag. They gave survival money. $1,000 ain't, you know what I mean?
And you still gotta sit on your ass.
It's
for real.
It's not shit, but look at how many motherfuckers. Look how motherfuckers was acting funny as hell when they was getting that.
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, yeah, no, I get your point as far as niggas being niggas. I get that, so we're not gonna deviate. I just had to address they wasn't giving niggas no bag. Believe that.
No, they wasn't giving. They wasn't.
If they was giving
real
bag,
money, that's not no real money.
They was giving niggas a bag. There should be one G's podcast because I have my own shit. Because if they was giving out a bag, but nah, go ahead. In all seriousness, maturity call. Go ahead, Strizzy.
I'm just saying, like, the mentality is like you don't want to change. You don't want nothing different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that to me, that's like a slave mentality. Like it's not even necessarily about from what it was back to me. Slave mentality is like. I said this was gonna be a long show. Niggas gonna be trying to listen.
Woo.
You know what I mean? I'm shit, fuck it. We in the long distance relationships right now.
Ah man, let's get to it. So, long distance relationships. First things first. And you know, we try to keep it respectful.
We try?
So first,
do we try to keep it respectful?
I'm saying we try to keep it respectful. First things first.
You hear this nigga?
How you disclaimer on a non-disclaimer ass nigga?
Listen, I just said try. I was saying, you know, usually we go ladies first. So I was just gonna say, you know, I can't call her Miss India. So is she like the artist form? Is she the artist formerly known as, or
that's the best one so far?
Okay. So
that's
the artist formerly known as India B. Have you ever participated in a long distance relationship?
Yes.
You have? Okay. We're going to leave that there. Don Smokes, have you ever participated in a long distance relationship?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Strizzy, everything's healthy. Have you ever participated in a long distance relationship?
The guy didn't got catfish from Arizona. Fuck you mean? Like, let's. Anyways, moving along.
Okay. Have I ever been in a long distance relationship? To a perspective, yes. To a certain degree, I guess you could say that. Yeah. So now, I would say. Now I'm moving back to the artist formerly known as India. Would you currently?
That's the one from now on.
Right, that's definitely the one. Listen, if she gonna get on here and be trying to give us right, but would you currently be in a long distance relationship? Why or why not? I got 2 parts.
Got you, Streets. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay, Symbol.
I'm adding you to my list.
Okay, Miss. Okay, Symbol. Let's do it.
I would. So you want me to elaborate or just say yes or no?
I mean, you could just say why or why not. Like, what you said yes, so tell us why you would, since you would.
I tend to avoid Buffalo natives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, respect. Don Smokes.
You
know, would you, you know, speaking from what prior perspective or whatever perspective you want to give from, would you partake in a long distance relationship? Why or why not? So if you would, you know, tell us why, and if you wouldn't, tell us why not.
I mean, yeah, and it would depend on the situation because possibly I might be moving forward. I might want to move out of town. I might not be moving fast as my counterpart, my wife, may be moving, so she
Okay.
might go before me, or I may go after her sooner or later. So it's gonna take we're gonna be apart for a little while, maybe a week at a time or some shit like that. So I consider that a long distance relationship because it involves the same things. You got to be able to trust and be able to communicate and keep each other happy during them times apart. So. Yeah, man, I would. I'm not totally against that. I believe that my relationship is strong enough and it's meant to be when we doing the right stuff. Like, yeah, we good. I do it again.
Okay. That was cute. Motherfucker, Strizzy, would you partake in a long distance relationship? Why or why not?
Not a serious one.
Okay, now why not?
I would strongly entertain the out of town acquaintance if it was beneficial to me, like financially or materialistically.
Okay, but so you wouldn't, right? Basically.
No, I'm saying if
I heard what
listen.
he said. You heard what he said. It's pain.
If it's a bitch,
I'm
I'm just saying, like, if a bitch want to give me $500 a week just to like talk to her seriously and like maybe visit once, okay, cool. But I'm not doing that out of town shit, bro. Like, listen, like,
Why not?
I need to be able to get that pussy right now. Like, you feel me?
Jump on a plane.
No, but I'm saying like that's still at least 5. If I'm horny as fuck right now, this very second, I don't want to know I have to wait at least 6 hours to get some pussy.
Okay, respect.
Motherfucker, if somebody had to wait for you to take a nap, it's the same goddamn thing, is it not?
How does that? Okay, explain to me how what you just said makes sense.
Sleep on the plane.
Listen. I gotta get to the airplane, right? I gotta get to the airport, right?
Say 6 hours is 6
I want
hours.
the pussy right now. You feel me? Like I just don't want it. I'm not not serious. Not no serious shit.
Okay, listen.
I want. You know what? I want to be the big. I want to be the little spoon at night, every night. You feel me? I want home cooked meals. No, yes, the fucking little spoon. Judge your mama. I want to listen. I want to do boyfriend girlfriend shit like all the time if I choose to be a fucking boyfriend.
Okay, respect.
I want to prank you right now. Like I want to, you know what I mean? Like cuss you out, let you cuss me out. Like I want to be able to do this like face to face. I want live interaction. Like I want right now shit in a relationship, and that's just something you can't have long distance.
Okay, respect opinions. You know what I mean?
Now what about it? Go ahead, brother.
Me personally, I don't know if I could hold down the monogamous, respectful, and long distance. So my answer would have to be, would I do one? Yes. How good I'd be at it, I don't know, because I'm just thinking like how you said, you made a valid point. Like, damn, like I gotta wait, like the wait time and everything else is I gotta wait this long. Like, now if it was a 5-hour flight, no, I could hold it down for that. I'm talking about if it's like with your job and my situation, it's gonna be like weeks and months we apart. You know, you got meetings and boards and.
Seen that movie before, right?
Yeah, I gotta keep waiting after a while. You know, mentally I'm gonna go away a little bit. It's like this might be there, fully embedded with you the best I can, but this might be like. It's gonna dissipate over time. So it's like, I don't know. I'm a lean towards no, because just me knowing that the relationship structure I would seek in life, I would prefer, you know, not that. Even like, okay, so you know what? So now they say, I would say, cause you say, would you do one? I'm gonna still stick with no, cause I just think about this shit. I done, you know, had legal troubles and shit. We all have at some point in time. Even legal troubles. I don't be taking that shit serious. I'm like, man, listen, man, do whatever's gonna be.
That's the difference, though. I don't want no joint where if I get in trouble and shit like that, I'm like this.
Right. So now that posed another question I wasn't gonna ask y'all, but now I'm in you motherfuckers' business. So since we've all been through legal troubles, you know, at least 3 of us and possibly 4 of us, maybe not, you know, not saying you are or I don't know, just throwing it out there. You know, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, but since 3 of us can account for having prior legal troubles at some point in time, with a short-term, long-term, or in between. Like, now, Smokes, you said you wouldn't take it serious. Like, you couldn't do like a jail relationship.
No, I haven't, and I wouldn't do it again. Because
now, why not?
because I can't jump on that 5-hour plane.
Okay, say less. Strizzy?
I can't do a regular long distance relationship because I can't get the pussy when I want to. You think I'm gonna do a jail relationship and I can't get the pussy ever?
Nah, niggas be warped in jail, G's. Niggas, listen, jail fuck your whole shit up mentally a lot of times. Not me, because I'm rock solid.
We done been, but not hell no, bro. Like I wouldn't even go to jail for a reasonably long time and expect the situation I got to stick around for like that.
Listen,
like if you right, cool. Like I got a solid support family. My family gonna like hold it down regardless. So it's just like I know like I'm gonna be at least decent, but I'm jail. Hell no, like that shit is fucking ghetto as fuck. Like I mean, I get it. I know some solid stand up niggas, and I know some. You know what I mean? They didn't have some drinks, held them down. They deserve it. But I'm just saying, like me personally, I can't do that shit, man. I won't even. No, absolutely not. Hell no.
Well, times I've been in like times I've been in them situations, you know, I don't be expecting shit. Usually I don't be having girlfriends when I go to jail, and I be like, shit, fuck it, do it, you know, live life, do what you do. I'm gonna just rock with the associates and, you know, do the best I can. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be that hella crazy. Fuck it. But yeah, so, and we're not sure about if. Have you ever done the jail thing, Miss India? As far as like holding somebody down, or you know, corresponding with a gentleman in jail,
or been in there behind the wall with the oranges or greens on.
That too, all that. I wasn't gonna ask that, but you know, my co-host did. So let's do it.
Gotta ask, man.
Listen,
this will be the first one.
That's what 3Gs. That's what 3Gs do. No, I didn't say I wasn't. I just said I did.
Oh, okay.
I had a more old school kind of relationship where you were still allowed to sit at the table together. So it was easier at that time to maintain intimacy, so to speak.
Got you.
But, you know, I suppose that like if a dude like held me down while I was out here, like I feel the same responsibility to him while he's going through whatever he does. I mean, you know.
So if that's okay, just to chime in for a second. So like, if you feel like a relationship should, okay, so you basically said like, you know, responsible for doing something. Like, if you feel like you're responsible to be in a relationship, like, does it maintain its genuineness? Like, is it like the same? Like you said, you know, he held shit down before he was a solid ass nigga and he went the fuck up. So it's like, are you still there because you feel like you owe it to him because he was good to you, he was right to you, or like, is it still because you obviously can't sleep with him at night? You know, it's mad shit that's gonna change when he goes to jail, obviously. So like, does that intimacy still stay there, or is it just like you doing this because you feel like you got to?
You mean, is it like an emotional thing or just more of a utilitarian type of thing?
The second one.
Yeah, so it's only a certain number of solid niggas on the planet, right? And
yeah, three of them right here.
Like,
continue.
No matter who I'm with, I still know who I can depend on and who I can count on. Which shit is real rough, right? Like it's some people that's around for you while shit is good, and then there's other people that's around for you no matter what. And the people that's down for me no matter what, I'm gonna always be around for them no matter what, right? Good, bad, indifferent, in jail, new baby mom, married, like I don't care about that. Like it's certain dudes who've been in my life that are important to me that no matter what, I'm gonna always show up, and that's just what it is.
Right.
Okay. Respect. So, last but not least on my question board in regards to this long distance thing, I'm gonna start with the ladies first. So we got to jog your brain again. What are your I'll guess the word I'm looking for will be like expectations or like guidelines on a long distance relationship? Like what do you value? What's important? What will be like your system? Like, you know, what's the rules basically in so many words?
Honesty.
Okay.
Right. I'm not a person. So I think that there is a difference between monogamy and loyalty.
Okay. Talk to us.
I look for a person to be loyal. You don't have to be monogamous. If you feel like you need to go and like satisfy whatever physical urges or whatever other emotional needs because we're not around each other, that's one thing. But like, be honest about it, and like, don't have me being the one playing the fool. Like, just just be honest and be loyal. And when it's time, and I need you, be there. That's it.
Respectable.
Definitely respectable. Don Smokes, if you was gonna do a long distance thing, what would be like your rules, your guidelines, your expectations?
Typical nigga shit. Well, I can't say typical nigga shit because a lot of
Right, you sure can't.
Move by a lot of different shit. I can almost say it's pretty much down the same way she just said it, but I don't want to hear about shit. I prefer you not do it. But if I hear about it, then that's when I feel like it's an issue. Like, it's not you out here, you lacking, you don't get no fucks about me. I know people do what the fuck they want to do, but then you got females out here that just blatantly do shit and don't give a fuck about what no nigga think. So before I be one of them niggas that and didn't act like shit don't happen, I'd rather for you just put it at a minimum. Don't never let me hear about it. That's what I don't want to figure out about. And besides that, shit, be there for me. I'm gonna be there for you, be there for me, no matter what it is, a text, a call, a fucking plane ticket, or whatever the fucking case may be. As long as you there for me when I need you, we good.
Copy. Strizzy, what are your expectations or your rules or your guidelines? Well, you know what? You said you wouldn't do one, so do you even have any?
No, because it's just like, what's the point of listen? Okay. As a 35, soon to be 36-year-old mature adult, listen, like, I'm okay. I can be monogamous. I have no problem being monogamous. Like, I've done it before. It's easy. But like,
it's easy.
Is it easy?
Yeah.
Once I was doing it, I was knee deep into the situation. Like when I was the two situations that I was in.
Yeah.
It really didn't. I didn't think about the shit. So it's like, I mean, I had no problem. It's like, I don't know why, if it was a voodoo on during the relationship or situations, what they're gonna call it. But like in the actual 2 times that I was monogamous with females, like,
it put a root on you.
It's not that I didn't have the desire to. It's just that, like, between either me going to work so much or me just in a deep, dark, emotional place or something like that, like, I just wasn't thinking about fucking, period. Like,
9 days a week.
390 days a year.
But I'm not gonna fuck with you. But go ahead. My bad for interrupting you.
No. It's life. Like, this is what's happening. Like, but I just know for a fact that, like, if you're dating somebody long, then we got to go catch a plane to see them. It's very hard for me to believe that, like, neither one of y'all is, like, fucking other people.
So you trying to tell me she's taking NBC or BBC?
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't knock her if she did, and if she was, like, could I really trip?
So would you knock her if she was taking BBC?
I don't care if it was A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, or the rest of the alphabet ACs.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
you don't care if they had none either.
Either you're fucking somebody else or I'm fucking somebody else, because, like, I know I am.
But that's a long distance thing, though, Streets. That's not a long distance thing. It's bitches you fucking right here in Buffalo that's still taking other niggas' dicks. You don't think so?
No, I understand that, but see, this is about a relationship. That means I've committed myself to this woman. She's committed herself to me. Ain't no female I'm dealing with right now. Like, I mean, we fuck with each other. It's not like no obligated, I'm your dude, you my bitch type of situation. You know what I mean? So it's like, long distance is saying, I'm your dude, you my bitch. This is long distance. You know what I mean? Like, it's no way that I see myself not fucking bitches here. Like, even though I know I might see her twice a week. Either I go there, she come here, whatever the case is. But I'm just saying, like, I'm in a position where it's like, I have no reason or intentions to be monogamous right now, period of my life, right now, this second. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's no way that I would develop that mindset or force it for a long distance relationship. And I'm not saying I'm fucking 1,000 bitches now, but I'm just saying, like, the thought of monogamy doesn't cross my mind. Like, it's just not something that I would force myself or be in a position I have to be in. You know what I mean? But like I said, long distance relationship now, like, I'm gonna fuck other females, and what's the point of being in any relationship if you're gonna, like, have sex with other females with, like, no intentions on stopping or not doing it at any point in time?
There's an open relationship and y'all getting y'all shit off, and she respect it. She respect that you holding down the fort. She respect you holding down the fort, and she still want to hold that pussy down for you and hold you down as a man. She respects you being so honest and so gangster and so, transparent about it.
Right.
She knows she gonna get a bunch of sucker shit from other niggas, you know, that's gonna sneak this and try and be snaky about it. And she's like, man, I got a real one that's holding down the fort. That's, you know, supplementing all my needs. Just my take.
It's enough for me.
Listen,
I can't deal with a female. I can't truly put 100% of my love and emotion to a female that's gonna be okay with or somehow find a reason to justify me fucking other bitches. Like,
why?
Even if she's
because you think that like love and care and commitment is synonymous with sex.
No, I know it's not.
So I don't like what's okay. We need to have this conversation offline apparently because I don't.
Shit, we got a segment, you know what I mean, coming soon. So I'm
time.
no, I was gonna say we got time. So long story short, you know, me, I said I couldn't really jack the whole no, this is thing because I know I'm gonna do bullshit. I know I was even in jail, I still be like the same attitude. I don't like, oh, let me be humble because she's all I have. I said, well, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm the king of here. The fuck you talking about? Treat me as the alpha I am. Anyway, long story short, like, if I was to partake in a long distance relationship, my main thing would be like transparency would be a big one. Like, just be honest. Like, be honest, be straightforward. If you meet somebody, okay, cool. If y'all vibing, cool. Don't put size on it. Oh, I talked to this guy. It's not. Nah, listen. If you're taking all types of cock, just tell me. Be honest, and I'm gonna have to respect that. I can either have a decision to stay or go. I'm gonna have the respect for you, and I may be like, yo, listen, I'm not here. I can't supplement her. It's only so much FaceTime and chatting and send her, you know, fucking dildos in the UPS and FedEx. Like, it's not gonna work. So I would want, you know, communication, that would be a big part. You know, try to answer the calls and the FaceTimes when you can and texting and all that, you know what I'm saying? Let's try and keep it spicy. You know, don't be answering the phone with the door open while you shitting because that's gonna fuck up the image I got of you. That's gonna throw the vibe off. So just if I do that, just send me to the text and like, babe, I'm gonna call you back in 5 minutes. Like, don't answer and be like, what? We in a relationship. So I'm like, you stinking bitch. Like,
gotta get over it.
I don't want to get over it. It's my party. I cry if I want to. But so yeah,
I feel you, dog.
mainly trust, communication, transparency, and you know, like keep it creative, spicy, best we can. You know, it'd be nice if you knew my little schedule, just pop up. Nobody's telling you to pop up and just be on my back porch with a nice little lingerie gift wrap waiting for me when I get off. If I got a routine, I get home every day. Nobody's telling you to do that, but if you want to do it. But yeah, so that's enough of that long distance shit. You know. Last but not motherfucking least, what's happening?
The rules of engagement. Everybody's familiar with the rules of engagement. And if not, let me go ahead and just break off a little piece just to get everybody started. Like, the rules of engagement is just basically like when two parties are introduced for the first time. Basically, first meeting somebody, you know what I mean? Like, when you first, you know what I mean, build with somebody and say, you know what, okay, something might be, you know what I mean, in the near future that, you know what I mean, I might like to want to participate in, you know what I mean? So, that mean you just get a phone number, you know what I mean? You just meet the new joint, you know what I mean? Or India, you know what I mean, give a nigga your number for the first time, obviously. It's like the let me get to know you, what you like to do, you know, let's link and see if the chemistry is there, you know, chemistry is there, and let's see what's gonna happen here, you know what I mean? So that's basically a summary of the rules of engagement. So my first question is, do y'all feel like they're necessary? Like, Smokes, I'm gonna ask you, do you feel like the whole beginning process or whatever, you know what I mean? Because some people feel like, you know, as soon as I see you, you know, I'm telling you this what it's going to be. You telling me this what, you know what I mean? It is what it is moving forward, you know, fuck all the formalities.
Man, to each his own, man. I seen some of everything work. The shy nigga or the real aggressive nigga. It works for their personality, man. So it's like, if you really, there's no rules to it. I believe there's no rules, dog. For me, it ain't no rules.
So you say there's no rules to the rules of engagement.
I like it.
I don't believe in no rules. I don't believe in no rules in the rules of engagement. If that's how you want to say it, but nah, because anything goes. Anything goes. It's up to the parties to say, nah, this is a no-go. But somebody else might like that shit. So just don't stop. Just don't stop until you find your fucking match. There's one out there. You believe that?
Okay, I'm gonna go with India. You next. What about you? Do you think they're necessary? The rules of engagement are necessary?
Yes. Am I supposed to say yes or no, or do I elaborate? Because I love elaborate. In
No,
case
no,
you didn't.
we can get right to it. You could do answering why or why not. So you can say yes
Right.
and then.
Okay, so I break all of the rules of engagement. I feel like
Damn.
in most situations, I'm probably the aggressor. But I'm close. I'm very close. I'm 38 years old. I'm close to 40.
Respect.
So
I see you 82, baby.
right. I don't need to tiptoe. I don't have the other issues that most women have. I don't need a man to make me whole, supplement my income, do nothing for me really. Like I have a very distinct set of demands that I want out of someone who's around me. And I'm very upfront and forward about that. So yeah, there's no rules when it comes to me. Like tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I want and we can get it in.
Okay, respect. Coney, what about you? Do you feel like the rules of engagement are necessary?
Being specific, like, okay, hold on. I heard their answers, but I'm still gotta get it. You know what I mean, as far as like, just give me one solid example of what you consider an exact rule of engagement, because they gave from their perspective, but I wouldn't know what you consider since you the asked question. What do you consider? Just give me one example, and I'll, you know what I mean.
Like, I mean, you know,
like smokes.
Go ahead.
So, like, rules of the game, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you feel like it's certain things like that, like, when you, because this is actually going, okay, this is also falling into my second question. Because, I mean, I have to basically, as an example, I mean, you could go, you know what I mean, after I'm done, but, Coney, so basically it's like, for you personally, it's like you might require or need this to happen. You know what I mean? Because of your personality. You know how you are. You know what you will tolerate, what you'll stand for, what you like, what you don't dislike. So it's like, so
say less.
in order for me to even, so you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
So
are they necessary with you?
Are they necessary? Yeah, they are for me, because we can adjust and turn them up and down, but yeah, it got to be some order and structure. Like, okay. Because I can give examples like
Oh, that was next. That was third. That was third one.
Okay, listen, because I'm like, listen.
No. This is how it transitions. You know what I mean? It's like from here. Okay, so from here to there. You know what I mean? So no, go ahead. Go ahead and give some examples, or you know what I mean? You can even give a situation.
Give us the Coney spill. Let Coney do the rundown on this topic real quick, man.
Or even not even say that. You can give a situation of someone that you dealt with, who their rules have been
that's what I'm saying. So like,
ridiculous, or something like, that you was.
One of my things is like mutual interaction, mutual like reciprocation, so to speak. As far as like, if I, you know, okay, like I've been afforded the opportunity that, you know, sometimes I get approached. You know, I know as usual, men do the approaching, like, you know, I like to sit back and stalk my prey a little bit and see what's shaking, you know what I mean? So I'm like, when one come along, I'm like, I got your ass. But so with that being said, like, if we exchange numbers, like, we both should be hitting each other. We both should be, it shouldn't be all me good mornings, all me good nights, all the above. Like, it got to be mutual, you know, if we fucking. But that come a little later, but even still, I shouldn't always have to hit you up. So it's like that reciprocation as far as in that aspect. Then I feel like respect, comfortability. Like, if I just met you, I understand you being yourself and not trying to hold back and suppress your personality, but don't get too familiar too fast and too comfortable. Like, bitch, you out of line. And I had that happen with somebody, like, motherfucker was talking crazy to me. I'm like, yo, I don't even know this bitch. Like, she know the fuck she talking to? So it was like, I feel like it was a lack of respect and a lack of knowledge of my personality, because we don't really know each other. So for you to even be talking like that, and if you really knew me, you would know I would take offense to this. And then you would know that I'm going to respond in this manner and we're going to bump heads in class. So it's like, I feel like if the rules of engagement was like, you know, let's coast and keep it cool, not you get comfortable, because we met quick and fucked once. So it's like, okay, we meet quick and fuck once, and you think you could just, you know what I mean, like, get crazy? Like, no, you still don't fucking know me. Get to know me first. You know the dick, you don't know me.
That was good. That was good.
You know what I mean?
The build up was amazing. The sub was impeccable.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the guard right there.
You see me take.
Oh, shit.
Oh, listen, you got your notepad.
You put it for you.
Now you Now you about to be schooling niggas and grilling niggas. Niggas going to the gauntlet. They gonna be blaming 3Gs.
Hashtag 3Gs.
You're right. I don't care if I get on YouTube and say we suck. Pause. Do that. Subscribe, all that. But go ahead. So that's my take on it. You can go ahead.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Subscribe, but don't say that. That's ridiculous.
Because I'm in the comment zone. I'm fighting in my comment zone. You talk to me like that.
I'm internet fucking anybody that says something crazy.
You heard what I said. Don't you say nothing
Put
crazy.
her fingers on this motherfucker.
This the internet, dog. I'm quiet.
What you say, Judge?
I'm an internet thug.
Judge your mama, huh?
Judge your mama. Fuck you mean? Nah, but okay. Smoke. Someone go to you next.
Did you answer this question yet before you get to us? Just asking.
I feel like he had to. Right.
I like
I'm just
that
asking.
I like that smokes, nigga.
I be forgetting, so I just had to check, and you know.
No, go ahead. Get your shit off, Coney. Go ahead.
I'm just saying I like the smokes niggas on. Jeez, that's it.
No, okay. So anyway.
Streets.
So anyways.
Yeah.
What about you? You basically said
no, to answer your own question, no.
You said what?
To answer your own question, no.
I ain't asked the question yet.
No, you asked a whole bunch of questions.
Damn, this guy is good.
Right, and I don't recall getting a Strizzy answer yet. I could be bugging.
That's
Maybe it's
what
the
I'm thinking.
wine.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know because I'm smokes.
Let me drink a little water because the wine got me missing his answers that he didn't provide us.
Oh, I thought
He's slicker than the can of oil. That boy real slick. That
WD-40.
That bar of soap in the water just keep fucking.
I learned. Listen. I learned from Big Bro. Smokes. You was teaching me. You was giving me the recipe like weeks ago. Months ago. You've been giving me the recipe. You feel me? I just decided to.
That's why I don't use bar of soap. I got you.
All right, cool. Copy. Nah, but rules of engagement. Do I believe in them? I do, but at the same time, it's like I don't think they're necessary. Like I do believe that they exist, but I don't feel like they're necessary.
Okay.
Because it's like smokes. I gotta agree with you on this one. Like situations is different. You know what I mean? Like every situation is different. Like I may have my A, B, and C requirements, but something might come along that's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm willing to throw the C and the B out. Like I just need A from you. You feel me? Like as long as you got all 30, as long as you got all your teeth, all your toes. But I'm saying like
That is horrible.
you gotta be like that though. You feel me? Like it gotta be that situation.
There's some people that actually like that. So you know.
No, but I'm just saying like that's just like I don't feel like they're necessary, but I mean I do have, you know what I mean, some firm, this needs to happen for me, you know what I mean? Like, so next, basically I was gonna say, what are your personal, like, what are your rules of engagement? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what needs to happen? What needs to go on for it to be a situation where it's like, okay, this can work out for me? Like, what do you require from your, from the person that, you know what I mean, that's coming into the picture? You feel me? Like, so, Connie, you said you was gonna give some examples of like, you know what I mean, what you stand for, what you need, what you know what I mean. So what are some of your rules of engagements, you know what I mean, or some crazy shit you done heard from somebody else?
Yeah, so now my rules of engagement, for one, like turn-offs and turn-ons. I like to know those off rip. You know what I'm saying? Tell me those off top so I can figure out, you know, like what's going to trigger you. Because basically, like if you like, yo, I don't like alpha males, or I don't like, you know, aggressors, or I don't like guys that hold me accountable. Like, well, bitch, I'm all three, so you're fucked. So we might as well cease this conversation now. So with that being said, I'm like, shit, I be wanting to know as far as like what's your triggers, what turns you on, what turns you off.
They actually tell you that shit, OGs?
You said what?
They tell you that?
No, listen, you know what they do? No. They tell me that they'll give me their rendition of it, you know, to some degree.
I'm about to say, because most of them, they act real. They don't want to talk about it. They want you to know without telling them. It's like, damn.
I want to talk about it.
Okay.
And I also want you to know that like even people who are even like women who are doms and like women who are alphas and like in control, like are not averse to men who are down for a similar thing. Like, so when you always got to be the person in control and like the person in the front and the person that's like running shit, when you get into the bedroom, like you want somebody to run you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't always want to have to be in control. You want to be in a place where you are allowed to be vulnerable and where you know like you're.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I'm inclined to agree with you because I just read that. I was reading a book about like doms and subs and stuff, and it was saying like as far as if a man runs let's say if a man runs a building or a company or office, if he's controlling everybody all day, he'd be the motherfucker to go behind closed doors and want you to like step on his balls with heels or whoop him or treat him like a little boy or some shit. Like, so I'm like, damn, it's crazy you said that because I just read some shit like that in a book that was instructing, you know, about that. Go ahead, proceed. I just found that interesting.
And the complete opposite.
You want to be able to like not be in control sometimes. Like being in control all the time is a lot of fucking pressure. So like I think that there's this perception of powerful women where it's like, you know, dudes stay away from us, and I'm claiming it. I'm claiming myself as a powerful woman. We're like, dudes stay away from us because they don't quite know what to do. But it's like, be who you are. Like be a man, be a real man, and like come in and like take control, because that's really at the end of the day, like what women who are out here and who are in power and who have perceived power or whatever, is not only what we want, but it's also what we need. Like, hell, you got to be able to let go sometimes.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Smokes?
What'd you say? Huh? Streets. What'd you say, bro? I ain't hear you. What was the question? I was
Something along the lines of, you know, like what's your rules of engagement?
Oh, do I have any rules of engagement?
No, nigga, what are they?
Oh, what are they?
Yeah.
Yo,
he slipped.
I was all over the place.
What are my rules of engagement? I don't have none actually. I mean,
so you just with whatever, whenever.
No.
Whatever my wife. That's the real answer. That's the correct answer. You need help.
Cause last I checked, you wasn't no punk. So I know you ain't just going for. I know you ain't going for that. I know you ain't just going for anything.
No.
Okay, I'm like, I know the whole happy wife, happy life thing, and
it's like for some reason I have expectations, and I expect like is that more what you're saying, like my rules of engagement, because it's expectations of someone.
No, I'm just saying. No, like your personal rules of coming into a situation, the things that you require, you know what I mean, in a relationship from somebody else in order for you to function comfortably and healthy, you know what I mean, and just like basically move how you move and like build something with that person. So it's like, okay, like this has to be there, or I need for this to happen, or I'm willing to compromise on this.
I mean, first and foremost, you gotta be tough skinned.
Okay.
Okay.
You gotta be able to dish it, and you gotta be able to take it. You can't be no fucking punk. Now, I mean, when I say that,
you ain't no punk, G's.
Yeah, like when you say that shit, I ain't no punk. You gotta be able to stand on your own too. When my back is turned, I want to make sure. I want to know that you are good. Now, I mean, because I'm not gonna be there all the time. So now, I mean, that's one thing. Now, I mean, you can't be no motherfucking punk. You gotta be able to stand on your own too. You gotta love me. I mean, you gotta know who the fuck I am first and foremost. You know what I mean? If that's where we're going with this,
talk your shit.
You got to know who the fuck you dealing with, and know that you can actually deal with this individual. If not, then once you get past those two things, I mean, everything else is pretty much a go. I mean, I can deal with you after that, because once I know you can handle me and you ain't no punk, because I come with a lot.
You know what? He made some good points as far as the tough skin and shit like that. Like, I think that's one of my things. Like, you got to be able to go through the gauntlet a little bit, because I'm gonna put you through the gauntlet on different levels, and it's like, you know, I gotta make sure you battle test them. It's like
mentally,
in order for me
I like to talk shit. I said mentally too, because I talk shit.
all that. That's what I'm saying. I gotta put you through different gauntlets, because it's like, to be able to deal with me, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you gotta be able to handle certain shit. You know what I mean? Like criticism, a little ridicule, you know, maybe a little condescending here and there. You know, I'm gonna fix it if I'm too consistent with it. But you know, I might talk a little crazy here and there. Might get wild in the bedroom. It might get wild as far as the push. Like, I might push you beyond limits. I ain't talking about just sexual. I'm talking about as far as like, just as a person, push you to be greatness. You can be great. I'm like pushing you like, damn, nigga, I'm giving 100%. What you want, 101? Like, maybe. You're like, well, nigga, you give it 90. Like, yo, chill. It's not about me. So, but as far as having like tough skin, that is a big thing. Tough skin, you know what I'm saying? Like, communication skills. That's a vital. Be able to express things to me, good or bad. You gotta, you know.
Everybody lack that shit though. My bad.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying no matter what stage we at, like, you gotta be able to communicate. If you can't, like, we'll never have anything. It's hard to have a fuck ship, a friendship, a marriage ship, a failure ship, a ship, situation ship, a polygamous ship, a monogamous ship, a fucking Christopher Columbus ship.
Wait,
only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace.
Wow.
Notorious knows.
Oh, my bad, Smokes. It wasn't intentional.
Yo, Streets Balls is like lit up like a
Oh shit.
a light.
She don't have to say no homo.
The hell's going on here?
Hey, look, I thought that's crazy. You know, I mean, that's.
You probably need to adjust your camera.
I got on like wild shorts.
Oh, I saw flashes of light coming from your groin.
Oh,
Nah, you know that's that MBC right there. You ain't gonna get that.
It made me uncomfortable. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
That's all he fucking needed.
no.
All right, chill. But you know, my last little go getter on this topic is Oh shit, I'm about to get away with this. All right, my last go getter on this topic is do you feel like the rules of engagement can be broken? You heard?
Ooh.
So, Cindy, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you first. You feel like the rules of it, you know, because you know how you said, you know what I mean, just as a real man, come to the table, like, you know what I mean, let me know what's going on, you know what I mean, like whatever it is, and you know where you stand, so you're gonna deal with what you deal with. Like, is it any situation or scenario where somebody come into your life and go against, you know what I mean, your corporate, you know what I mean, what you basically put on the guidelines of the table and stick around, like, is it a cheat code, basically? For you personally, is there a cheat code?
Oh, is there a cheat code? Yeah, I think my first answer to the question probably answered this, but, you know, again, it's like, I really look for honesty in the whole thing. Like, I'm grown as hell. I don't have time for games. I don't have any desire to play games. I'm very specific about what it is that I want and what I need. And, you know, I don't have traditional girl problems, right? Like, I don't need any person to supplement my income, validate me as a woman. I am who I am. I got my own shit, do my own thing. So anyone who comes along is like an accessory. And should provide some type of enjoyment or benefit for me. And I can promise that I'll do the same thing in return. So, like, that's my rules of engagement. Come to me whole, first of all. I don't want no broken ass man who need a whole bunch of help. And, you know, we'll just enjoy one another. That's all.
So, okay, I guess, like, just to put this, just want to throw this in the fire over there, just to see where it's gonna go. Like, you come across a nigga, he looked the part, he smelled the part, he tasted the part, he played the part. You know what I mean? Like, he everything you looking for visually. That your mouth get the water, and when you hear his voice on the phone, he that boy. You feel me? Like, but he married or got a situation. You ask about him, he say no. You know what I mean? Like he got some shit. He's just not dishonest, but he not like violent. He would tell you no crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, like, he ain't shit, but he everything else. He out the door. Like he ain't no sticking around. Cause this is a typical. I mean, you said you're not like a typical female, and I respect. You know what I mean? But this is a general typical like issue. Like you know what I mean? Like he
Not
everything but shit.
Not female. Not a typical woman.
Ooh, bah,
Non-dick having almost non-dick having humans. Like
wow. Damn.
is that safe? Is that pretty
Damn.
straightforward? But not
But
like,
a non-dick having human is a cis woman. A female can be anything. Goat, dog, chicken. I don't know what you're referring to when you say female. First of all, my name is India. Secondly, I'm a woman through and through.
Woman.
no, that works.
I am man.
That works. So, long story short, you say he out the door. Like you ain't going for the bullshit.
A married man, absolutely not. Well, that's a lie. I used to date.
Look at you. Look at yeah.
But I mean, he's a married man who could definitely handle taking care of me and his wife, and like we was cool. Like me and her, we was all right. It was a different type of situation.
Okay. All right. I respect it. Like I said, so basically, your rules of engagement can be broken.
I don't have any rules. They can all be broken.
Okay. No, listen, that's a whole different conversation. But you know, I understand and respect.
The worthiness of the BBC or the NBC.
Yeah, just take her notes.
I respect it.
Okay, no. Listen, no. I respect it. Coney, what about you? Can your rules of engagement be broken?
They I almost wanted to lie to the people.
Damn.
Listen, I wanted to lie for the politically correct answer, but now like my deal breakers is my deal breakers, and shit I don't budge on, shit I don't budge on. So it's like things that I'm core on. If you can't, can't provide those and can't, provide them consistently, we're gonna bump heads a lot, and it's gonna be a waste of fucking my time and your time. So I'd rather not waste my time or a second of hers. So mine make it. You know what? I'm down for compromise. If that helps any, I'll compromise to some degree. Okay. Like say for example, I said communication issues. If you have communication issues, but you can kind of express yourself depending on certain, I'll try to make you comfortable and try to take my time, be a little patient. It's like, all right, bitch, we've been dealing for this long and you ain't figured this out yet. You ain't still opened up and 100% comfortable communicating with me in a certain capacity. Like, we just not meant to be. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're fucked up. I'm not saying you're a fucking tired. I'm just saying,
What if she had the shimmy though?
Oh.
What's the shimmy?
Shimmy is the salt grinder. That's the two hand. That's the dangly thing in the back of your throat. That's the mouth water. That's the
game changer. That's the game.
That's the helicopter noises. That's the eyes watering, the mascara. That's that shimmy. Oh. That's the slap it on the face. That's the shimmy.
All of them. So if she had that shimmy, she still get the boot. Even though
I ain't gonna lie, Jesus, she got that shimmy, man. We're gonna have to sit down and work some shit out. We're gonna have to negotiate, man. You ain't about to just get away now.
That should be different, bro.
Yeah. You ain't about to just walk away now. I know my worth, and I know your worth, baby. So we gotta talk about some things.
Like you can cuss me out every now and then and wild out in public, but guys,
right? And
that's as far as it's gonna go. Like,
yeah, I'm not even gonna beat your ass when we get home. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna yoke you. We gonna argue, but I'm not even gonna. You know what I mean? Since I know you got that shimmy, and if I bing, you know what I mean, that shit ain't gonna work right. So like, nah.
The dangly thing.
Uvula. That's that dangly thing in the back of the right.
I love to learn, so now I gotta, you know what I mean, I'm gonna have to get on social media and
if I was a rapper still,
I'm gonna have to get on social media and talk about uvulas. How you pronounce that? Uvula?
Uvula.
Uvula. Got you.
That's that dangly thing in the back of that bitch throat.
That's what it is.
That's what had Cardi thinking she couldn't she ain't have to cook her clean.
And she still don't, because she's a multi-millionaire. So
That's a fact.
And that's why
She got that.
That's why you know.
I know she got some shimmy too. Like I just,
With or
you
without
know,
the
sometimes
makeup.
you just know, but you
That's
don't.
why I cheat. Fuck you mean?
With or without the makeup, she's definitely a millionaire.
I might consider cheating. She got that shimmy. Nah, but Smokes, can your rules of engagement be broken?
Yeah.
No,
I said I ain't had none.
Okay, that was bad simple. Bro. You ain't got nothing.
No, I mean, I say I ain't got none. I believe I do have some rules to like you can't be like I really don't like the overly aggressive, but then sometimes an overly aggressive motherfucker will come to you and you be like, hold on, I wouldn't expect you to be the overly aggressive type, and you fall for it. Or you could be like, I never fuck with this race of a female or this type of a female, and you come across one that's so motherfucking cool, and it's like, oh shit, that's the whole.
Oh,
right
so
there.
hold up, yo,
vibe.
Streets.
Yo.
You see that there, Streets?
What?
Man, listen.
In my mind, I almost feel like my man who was pro. I almost feel like my man just told us, he said other race. I almost feel like he just told us a little something like back in his heyday. He might have dibbled and dabbled. He might have wanted to procreate mulattoes.
Nah.
He's first of all, that's a racial slur. You shouldn't say that.
Okay.
mulatto, the racial slur.
Secondly,
Well, it's not pretend. No, okay, because I know where you about to go. With this.
My little
So
brother.
it's just a word frowned upon. It's a frowned upon word to them.
what mulatto is?
Yeah, they prefer to be just referred to as biracial.
Or
Okay.
multiracial.
Or who?
We're multiracial, but whatever. I'm tired of white people tears.
Man, who you telling?
You know, I wasn't Justin. No. That's a whole other hour long. You know, we ain't about to do that. But Smoke. So you basically say you don't have rules of but at the same time you was willing to dibble and dabble with the opposite of races in certain situations. Okay.
Boy, oh boy, don't drag that like that. Please pick that. Please pick that up. I was just using the broadness of ranges and not putting myself in that category. So why you just shoot me like that? You already know how I feel.
Because you are an articulate gentleman, so you do know what you say on the air.
Yeah, I know, and I know who I'm dealing with. So yeah, I maybe I should not use that word, but I was hoping it was why, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But I do. Fault on my part.
I'm like this with the Green Ranger because I'm dragging this shit right now.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No. Chill.
Goddamn well, I don't like no cream in my coffee.
Okay. All right.
Straight.
Cool. I love it here. Like, but okay. So can the rules of engagement be broken? I'm gonna say absolutely, and I'm not gonna. I cheated y'all because I caught y'all niggas slipping, but I'm gonna give the people what they wanted. You know what I mean? Like I completely ducked the second question I asked.
Yes, you did. I ain't like chasing you again.
Yeah. So sometimes at the end of the show, boys get their shit off. It just happens. Like
it happens.
Nah, boys was tired. Boys, you don't know. So listen, like my rules of engagement are. I've said it once, and I'm saying it again. They're the 5 C's. It's the 5 C theory. It's communication. It's comfortability. It's compromise. It's cooperation, and it's consideration. You feel me? 5 simple words that begin with letter C. That's like, this is a reasonable fucking request. I don't care who you are. You can't provide any of these things, if not all of them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just basic humanity. You feel me? So it's like
how many out of 5 they gotta have?
For me to like be serious and take them legit, like for me to like want something like that I could build with, I need all 5. I'm demanding it.
Okay, so if she got 1 C and she got the shimmy, then what?
No, this is why my second thing was, can rules of engagement be broken? I said absolutely.
Okay.
She can have none of the 5. But if she got the shimmy, you feel me? It's like, man, shit, you around. You like the first phone. You the first phone call.
I never knew shimmy started with a C.
It's SCH.
Oh,
yeah, shimmy don't start with a C. We never said that, Smoke.
Oh, my bad. I thought that was part of his 5. I thought that was part of his 5 C's.
Nah, but
but it should be.
Better be ready to throw them hands, or whoever you are.
That's crazy. But not the shimmy. Damn, why am I like this? Like, fuck. It's crazy. She got a bag, and if she got if she disrespectful, she gotta go. But if she got the shimmy, huh?
Are you a Gemini?
Not even close.
What's your sign?
Try again.
I don't want to try again. Just tell me. The fuck it is.
I'm a Libra.
Oh.
Yeah, things a little different over here.
Yeah, your ass gonna get beat up if I ever catch you in public.
That's crazy because I mean, shit. Shit. Send me the Addy. I'm hunting it down.
No, I'm gonna do it, but I just got somebody who will.
Ooh.
That's great. I mean, listen. I'm about to have 36 summers in this Saturday. Not once, and I ain't ducking nothing.
Okay.
But you know, like I said,
G shit.
You know what I mean? Like I said, my rules of engagement, they can be broken. I mean, you know, if you just got that it factor, whatever it is, and that might not even be the shimmy. It could be, you know what I mean? It's just something about you I can't, you know what I mean? Like, you treat me like shit for some odd reason that I can't, I want you, little bro, no, I get crazy. You feel me? So it's like, can they be broken? Absolutely. But, I mean, I stick to my core principles and my morals as a man, you know what I mean? Like, so, as long as them joints ain't compromised, you know, I'm willing to bend, pause in other areas. So, with that being said, Miss India, the artist formerly known as, my man, symbol, fucking symbol, hieroglyphic. So let me ask you, like, do you have any closing thoughts or anything that you would like to share with us? Any question for men in general that maybe we could cover for you, or something that you want to double back on as our guest? We really appreciate it this evening.
No, I don't think so. I enjoyed my time with y'all. This was very interesting. I hope that I have the opportunity to engage with you again, whether it be on the podcast or off.
Oh shit! Absolutely. Listen, I enjoyed you. This was a good time
to share.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
very intriguing.
Listen, we'll say.
I'm sorry.
I said, keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate the support. You know, absolutely.
Listen,
to my crows. I mean, y'all got anything y'all wanna?
You should.
No, I want to tell Miss India I appreciate her for for coming on the platform, assisting us,
definitely on
educating
short
us.
Notice also.
Educating us, enlightening us, accommodating our colored people time, all that. We appreciate that. You come back. We like the little mental sparring. If you want to bring a friend to try and battle wits with us, we cool with that too. You
need an army for you need an army for streets. An army for this one.
Streets.
I think based off of her prior community work, I don't think she has a problem assimilating an army. So
she might fuck around and have it, huh? Let me stop.
Yeah, she might have some shit for us.
Yeah. Breathe easy.
Smokes.
We out.
Catch y'all next week. One.